My country people, this chapter almost gave me high blood pressure. There were actually two moments where I thought Mia was finished. One happened in the past, one happened in the present, and Tillie Walden somehow made both scenes mirror each other perfectly. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, my people. If you're new here, my name is May, and on this channel, we're reading on a Sunbeam, chapter by chapter. Last time, chapter 3 ended with Mia promising Grace she'd get her necklace back. The chapter opens in the present with Mia reading Char's journal. At first, it seems like a quiet little scene, but don't let it fool you. That journal becomes important almost immediately. Mia falls asleep, and suddenly we're back at the construction site with Jules. Alma casually mentions that it's their last day working there. Everything feels peaceful. Then Mia notices a section of the building they never repaired. Now tell me, if you saw one mysterious room everyone avoided, would you enter it? Because me? I'm turning around immediately. But Mia? Curiosity wins. She walks in anyway. As she gets deeper into the room, she notices the place looks exactly like the drawings she saw in Char's journal. And that's when my brain started screaming. Mia! I beg, leave there. But she doesn't. The ground suddenly begins to crack beneath her feet. Jules starts running toward her. Mia freezes. And just when you think she's about to fall, the story throws us back into the past. Back at school, Mia is still trying to get Grace's necklace back. I actually love this about Mia. Once she decides she's helping someone, she commits completely. She convinces the bully's roommate to search their room. Next, we head over to the Lux Tower. Mia nearly gets hit by one of those bird ships, and her face was priceless. I laughed because even she looked shocked. Wouldn't be this? Mia later finds Grace and tells her about her latest idea. She wants to sneak into the Lux Tower at night. Not because she wants to break rules, she genuinely wants to learn how to fly. And I think that's one of the reasons I like Mia so much. She's stubborn, but she's passionate. Grace immediately asks, "Why do you need me?" Honestly, that's a fair question. If someone invited me on a dangerous midnight adventure, I'd ask the same thing. Then Grace says something that really stood out to me. Life experience helps with authenticity of your prose. That tiny sentence tells us something completely new, Grace writes. It's such a small detail, but it adds so much depth to her character. Eventually, she agrees. After all, there's a first time for everything. The two sneak into the Lux Tower without getting caught. And can we quickly appreciate Grace's shoes? She's wearing the exact same pair she had on when she first met Mia. I love noticing little details like this because I believe Tillie Walden rarely draws something by accident. Now Mia finally gets her chance. Grace feeds the glowing planets into the chute while Mia flies through the dark tunnel, trying to catch them. One thing I absolutely love about this graphic novel is the lettering. When characters shout, the words almost feel like they're moving with them. It's a small artistic choice, but it makes every emotional moment hit even harder. At first, everything is going perfectly. Mia is smiling. Then, shit, everything falls apart. This might be my favorite sequence in the chapter. Past Mia loses control of the birdship. Present Mia is standing on a collapsing floor. Both versions of Mia are falling at the exact same time. I thought that parallel was brilliant. It almost feels like Tillie Walden is telling us that no matter which timeline we're in, Mia is always one wrong step away from disaster. Thankfully, Jules grabs Mia before she falls. Char and Alma help pull her back up. Alma is upset because the floor is destroyed, but Char immediately reminds her Mia is in pain. That moment says a lot about Char's personality. She chooses people before the job. Then Elliot arrives. Jules explains everything. Mia apologizes. Jules starts crying, and honestly, I wasn't expecting that emotional punch. You can tell how much these characters genuinely care about one another. Back in the past, Grace runs through the tunnel searching for Mia after the crash. You can actually feel her panic. She finally finds Mia alive. Mia simply says, "We'll just walk. We'll make it out eventually." I really like that line because I don't think it's only about escaping the tunnel. It almost feels like a theme for the whole story. And that's where chapter 4 ends. I think chapter 4 is one of the strongest chapters so far. Not because it has the biggest action scenes, but because it shows us who Mia really is. She's curious, she's reckless, she's determined. I'm also loving how Tilie Walden keeps connecting the past and the present. Every flashback isn't just showing us what happened, it's explaining why the Mia we know today is the way she is. But that's my take on chapter 4. Now, I want to hear yours. Did you think Mia was actually going to fall? And do you think Char's journal is hiding any more things? Let's talk in the comments.